The quiet revolution of living foods. Today, on this day of November 2nd, 2025, I find myself reflecting on a journey that is both ancient and deeply personal. The daily practice of eating fermented foods. This isn't some fleeting dietary trend, born from the pages of a glossy magazine. It is a return to a fundamental human tradition, a quiet revolution happening in kitchens, on dinner plates all over the world. Fermentation is simply the transformative action of microorganisms. These tiny, invisible allies, bacteria, yeasts, molds, are all around us and within us. When we invite them to work their magic on our food, they preserve it and create profound new flavors, textures, nutritional qualities our bodies can use in remarkable ways. People have been fermenting for millennia, long before refrigeration or hermetic cans. It was a practical necessity to make the harvest last through lean winter months. Section 1. The Alchemy of Fermentation. Life transforming life. To truly appreciate the gift of fermented foods, one must first understand the elegant simplicity of the process itself. Fermentation is not a complicated industrial procedure, it is a natural alchemy, a biological dance. At its core, it is the metabolic activity of microorganisms. When we chop cabbage and salt it for sauerkraut, we are creating an environment where specific beneficial bacteria can thrive. These bacteria, primarily from the lactobacillus family, consume the natural sugars present in the cabbage. In return for this meal, they produce lactic acid, which acts as a natural preservative, warding off the microbes that would cause rot and decay, and giving the sauerkraut its characteristic tangy flavor. This process is a beautiful example of nature's ingenuity. The same principle applies to countless other ferments. In yogurt, in kefir, bacteria consume the lactose in milk, transforming it into a more digestible, tart, and thickened food. With kombucha, a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, known as a SCOBY, metabolizes the sugar in sweetened tea, creating a fizzy, probiotic-rich beverage filled with organic acids. This transformation is not about spoiling, it is about controlled, beneficial change. The microbes pre-digest the food for us, breaking down complex carbohydrates, proteins, and fats into simpler, more accessible forms that our bodies can more easily absorb and utilize. Section 2. A global pantry of fermented delights. Embracing fermentation means discovering the incredible diversity of fermented foods from cultures all around the world. Nearly every culture has its own traditional ferments, shaped by local ingredients and taste. In Eastern Europe, you find the crisp notes of sauerkraut and the tangy, drinkable yogurt known as kefir, woven into daily meals for centuries. In Korea, there's the vibrant and spicy world of kimchi, made from cabbage, radishes, and other vegetables seasoned with garlic, ginger, and chili. In Central Africa, there is chikwange, or the bobolo, a fermented cassava paste wrapped in leaves, eaten in Cameroon and Congo. Japan offers the umami-rich flavor of miso, while Indonesia gives us tempeh, a firm cake of fermented soybeans with a nutty, mushroom-like flavor. The world of fermented beverages is just as vast, from the popular kombucha to Mexico's tepache and Russia's kvass, a traditional drink made from fermented rye bread. This global tapestry is an invitation to explore. Whether you prefer the creamy tang of yogurt or the fiery kick of kimchi, there is a fermented food out there for you. Section 3. My Gut's Awakening, a new sense of balance. Before I made fermented foods a non-negotiable part of my daily diet, my digestion was a bit unpredictable. I experienced a background hum of minor discomforts, occasional bloating, irregularity, a general feeling of sluggishness after meals. I didn't have a diagnosed illness, but I knew my digestive system wasn't functioning at its peak. When I began consistently eating foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, the change was not a sudden thunderclap, but a gradual dawning sense of ease. It was as if a quiet, internal conversation was finally finding its rhythm. The bloating became a rarity, and a new, comfortable regularity settled in. This internal harmony is the work of probiotics, the living, beneficial bacteria in these foods. Our gut is a complex ecosystem, home to trillions of microbes, collectively known as the microbiome. However, factors like stress, a diet high in processed foods, the use of antibiotics, can disrupt this balance, allowing less beneficial organisms to proliferate. By consuming fermented foods, I was essentially sending in reinforcements, diverse strains of good bacteria that help to repopulate and rebalance my internal community. These new residents help to improve the breakdown of food and the absorption of nutrients, Foods that once felt heavy or difficult to digest seem to pass through my system with greater ease. This is because the fermentation process, as mentioned, pre-digests the food. The microbes have already done some of the heavy lifting, breaking down complex sugars and proteins before the food even reaches your stomach. For me, this meant less energy was being diverted to the strenuous work of digestion, to feeling nourished and uplifted by them. This experience taught me to think of my gut not as a simple plumbing system, but as a vibrant, living garden. One of the most significant changes I observed was a newfound resilience in my immune system. It's no secret that a huge portion of our immune system, up to 80%, is located in our gut. The gut lining, supported by a healthy microbiome, acts as a critical barrier, training our immune cells to distinguish between friend and foe. Before I committed to daily ferments, I was susceptible to seasonal colds. Now, the colds I do catch seem milder and shorter. I attribute this to the support my immune system receives from a thriving gut microbiome. The beneficial bacteria in fermented foods help strengthen the gut wall and modulate the immune system, preventing it from over or underreacting. Probiotics from foods like yogurt and kimchi encourage a more intelligent, balanced response, calming unnecessary inflammation. It feels empowering to know that with each meal, I'm providing my immune system with the allies it needs to protect me from the inside out. Drop a comment with where you're watching from and your favorite local ferment. Let's map the world's living foods together. As my appreciation for fermented foods grew, so did my desire to move beyond simply being a consumer. I wanted to participate in the creation. This led me to the kitchen, chopping vegetables, mixing brines, filling jars. Making my own sauerkraut was a revelation. It required nothing more than cabbage, salt, a mason jar as a vessel. Watching the jar bubble and transform, then tasting the vibrant, tangy result was deeply satisfying. When you are buying fermented foods, be a discerning shopper. The market is flooded. Not all products are equal. Look for labels that say live and active cultures, or unpasteurized. Beware pasteurized products. Heat kills beneficial bacteria. Often the best products are in the refrigerated section. Read the ingredient list. It should be simple. Sauerkraut, cabbage, salt. Kimchi. Spice is okay, but not vinegar or preservatives. Making your own ferments is more economical and gives you control over ingredients and flavor. Adjust saltiness, spiciness, texture. Try caraway seeds in sauerkraut, turmeric in fermented carrots. Tools are simple: knife, a cutting board, jars, fermentation weight. Consult books or online communities for guidance. The community aspect fuels the revival. While the benefits of fermented foods are immense, it is crucial to approach this journey with awareness and to listen carefully to the signals your body sends. These foods are powerful, teeming with active biological compounds and living organisms, and they can provoke strong reactions in some individuals. For most people, the most common initial side effect is a temporary increase in gas and bloating. This is often a sign that your gut microbiome is adjusting. This is why starting slow is not just a suggestion, but a rule. A single spoonful of sauerkraut or a small sip of kefir is a perfect starting point. Introduce one new fermented food at a time and observe for a few days. For individuals with a significant gut imbalance such as SIBO, or for those with histamine intolerance, certain fermented foods can actually exacerbate symptoms. Work with a knowledgeable health practitioner. Be mindful of sodium and added sugars in kombucha and flavored yogurts. Always read the ingredient list. Opt for plain, unsweetened versions and add your own fruit sparingly. If you are severely immunocompromised, consult a doctor before adding large amounts of live microbial foods. This is not a message of fear, but one of respect for their potency. Mindful introduction, careful observation, a gradual approach. Incorporating fermented foods into your diet doesn't require a radical overhaul. The key to long-term success is simple, enjoyable ways to weave them into meals you already eat. The goal is consistency, not quantity. For breakfast, a dollop of plain kefir on oatmeal, a dollop of yogurt in a smoothie. At lunch, a forkful of sauerkraut, a forkful of kimchi with a sandwich, with a salad, with a bowl of soup. Avocado toast topped with a pinch of colorful sauerkraut, fermented pickles or carrots on the side. Dinner ideas: miso broth with tofu and greens, miso whisked into dressing for roasted vegetables, kimchi stirred into fried rice or served with grilled meats or fish, plain yogurt or kefir as a tenderizing marinade. Make it a habit, as routine as salting your food. Keep a jar in the fridge and put a spoonful on at least one plate a day. Brew kombucha. Have a small glass in the afternoon instead of soda. Integrate these foods in small ways, and they become normal. Part of your food culture, supporting your vitality. My journey with fermented foods has been one of rediscovery, ancient traditions, the hidden life within our food, my own body's capacity for balance and health. These foods are not a panacea, not a magic bullet that can erase a poor diet. Rather, they are powerful allies. A simple, delicious way to support the intricate ecosystems inside you. Improved digestion, a more resilient immune system, a deeper connection to my food, are accessible to everyone. This is not an exclusive club, nor a complicated regimen. It is an invitation to get curious. Start small. Listen to your own body. Start with a high-quality, store-bought yogurt, a jar of unpasteurized sauerkraut, or a bottle of kombucha. Find a flavor you genuinely enjoy. Take one small step today. Buy a small container of plain kefir. Try it in your morning smoothie. Share your experiences with others. Discover what's made and enjoyed in your community. Open a jar, take a sip. Welcome the quiet, powerful revolution of fermentation into your life. Your body, especially your gut, will thank you for it. Please like and share this video with your community, and don't forget to watch our others videos for more healthy tips. Until the next time, stay active, stay healthy, and stay happy.